well, if you say a pastor, not really a pastor, a strong Christian. I was a strong Christian long before I got married. Because of that, I knew that God will not offend me, I knew that if it happened, He allowed it to happen for a reason. So all that, I was mindful of what I said to God. I was mindful not to offend Him by my words. I was mindful not to cause another trouble on top of the one I was having, So I had my mind straight that, well, it's not God that offended me. I used to say it out loud. I said, you did not offend me. I'm not angry at you, but you have to make a way. So I think maybe with those challenges, He helped me. He really did. Yeah.
Okay, so yours was a 23-year-old marriage.
Yes.
Now, for someone who just married maybe 3 years, 4 years, and all of a sudden, maybe after the first child, the man goes.
Yes.
Maybe the woman goes.
Yeah, some worse situations, even when the woman is just pregnant, first pregnancy, the man goes. So many things happen.
How would someone like that cope? And again, if it comes to a woman, is she advised to stay? Would you advise the person to stay?
Yeah, well, there are a couple of reasons. Relative, actually. It depends on the circumstances. Do you understand? It depends on. I have seen a true life story. If I call the name, you may be able to recognize it. The wife she just had an issue. It was a 2 years marriage. Mm-hmm. She had an issue. The first child was got, and then she was pregnant, and the husband died on a plane crash. I can actually mention it. The lady was working with Zenith at that time. That lady is Zaron today. Zaron of the Zaron Cosmetics.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Yes. But because of the family of the husband, the way they took her in, loved her, encouraged her, she decided not to leave. Even the parents of the young man was asking her if she wants to leave, no problem. She said, which family would she find as better than that she will cope? And after that, she resigned from the bank in the quest of, something bigger. And then she started Zaron Cosmetics, and she's there till today. She still bears the man's name till today, and then those children are grown today, and then she's doing fabulously in her business. And I think Zaron is a household name.
That's
now.
right.
That's if not international. So but that's one case. But there are cases where if the family is not friendly, there is no reason to stay. In fact, I just had a discussion with just a young lady. She had a child, and then she had another. She has two children. The husband is not dead, but just because the first child died, the mother of her mother-in-law was asking her, "What are you still doing here?" Do you
just
understand?
Because her own child,
the son died. And in such a family, if one, I was wondering what would happen if it was the husband that died. That means they may not even allow her to grieve her husband. They may have chased her from the door and all that. But there are places where these things happen, and you yourself will advise the lady to leave if you're facing hostilities, and if they are not nice, if they are not friendly, if there's nothing to do around there, there's no reason to stay, especially when the person is young and you know that if you leave, you could start your life over and all that. There's no reason to stay. Yeah.
Okay.